A drug-dealing duo have been jailed after drugs, knives and a handgun hidden in a toilet were found at a property in Derby. The investigation into Anjay Doil began back in December 2021 when he was arrested at a house in Rowena Close, Derby, on suspicion of being concerned in the supply of Class A drugs. A search of the house found a large amount of cannabis along with several mobile phones and cash. Doil was interviewed and released under investigation as enquiries continued. However, despite knowing that the police were aware of his activities, officers found further evidence of his continued criminality. A warrant was carried out at a house in Walbrook Road in July, with Doil found inside, along with 34-year-old Scott Thompson. A search of the property found small quantity of heroin, a number of burner phones that had been dismantled and damaged, and a handgun that had been hidden in the cistern of a toilet, with forensics finding Thompson's fingerprints on the gun. Despite the damage and forensic examination, one of the phones found Doil's fingerprints on the case, and dozens of mass marketing messages advertising the sale of drugs. A further search of Doil's address further up Walbrook Road found more drugs, a zombie knives, and more than £1,000 in cash. The pair were arrested and subsequently charged with a number of offences. Doil, 28, pleaded guilty to 5 charges, including possession with intent to supply cannabis on 2 separate occasions, possession with intent to supply heroin, possession of an offensive weapon, and possession of criminal property. Thompson pleaded not guilty to possession with intent to supply heroin, possession of a firearm, and possession of criminal property. But after a trial at Derby Crown Court earlier this month, a jury found Thompson guilty of all 3 charges and was handed a 5-year, 9-month jail term, while Doil was imprisoned for 4 years. PC Laura McLucky, who led the investigation into the pair, said despite Anjay Doil knowing full well that we knew of his involvement in drug dealing, he still felt that he was above the law, but he soon found out that he wasn't. The criminality he and his accomplice, Scott Thompson, were involved with ruin of our communities and devastates lives across the county. As a force, we will relentlessly pursue those who seek to make profit from the misery of others, and like Thompson and Doil, arrest them, charge them, and put them before the courts to face justice. If you have any information that drugs are being sold in your community, then you can contact us at any time, in confidence, to pass on information to help tackle criminals and make our communities safer. Please like and comment and subscribe. Thanks.